We're now moving on to task 2, which is looking at detecting a wall and turning so we can navigate around the fields. So if we go back to the CS bot here, the first thing we want to do is reset the competition, like so. Then we can click on AI again, and this will launch the development panel, and it will have remembered our program before. So we can now make modifications to our program to stop and make the robot turn when it detects a wall. So the way we're going to do this is add a second statement which is above this forward statement. So to do that, we want to click at the top here, select add a new substatement, and we're going to call this detect object. Select OK. Now we want to set the condition when the ultrasound sensor is between 0 and 15 centimeters. So when the ultrasound sensor sees the wall directly in front of it. Now what do we want it to do when it sees the wall? First of all, we want it to turn. So we're going to set the wheels in opposite directions by setting left as 3 and right as -3. We're also going to set the duration a little bit longer, so about 120 milliseconds, so it has time to turn. So let's now have a think about how the program is working. So again, we have our whole statement tree is looped. So the program works by coming first to the top statement, which is detect object. It says, is this condition true? So if the ultrasound sensor was near the wall, then this statement would be true, so it would do this action, which is turn. Then it would go back to the top and go down the statement true again, saying, is this condition true? If it is again, it would then execute this action. However, if we start at the top and this condition for a detect object is not true, it would drop down to the second statement, which says forwards. This condition would be true, therefore it would execute this action of going forwards. So let's just check this is working. So let's click save. Okay. Yes. We then need to click build. Build successful. We can now exit and load again, so it's remembered our program, into the blue robot. So if we click start, we can see how now the robot is going forward. It is then detecting an object and then turning when it sees a wall. So that's fantastic. So we now have a very simple searching strategy for moving around the fields.